Good day, everybody. It's Rochelle, the review queen here. Just coming on to talk to you. I told you in my last, what video was that? I think it was my 5-month update that I was going to review for you guys the Carli Bybel palette. Now, this is the old one, but I have the new one as well because I wanted to compare to tell you guys if you really need to buy the new one if you have the old one, okay? So this is the old one. All right, I'm gonna set it aside for a second until I open the new one. Now, I have not even opened this yet. I only popped the box open to save time because, you know, I don't edit. So, but anyway, it comes in this all protected paper, blah blah blah. Nobody cares. Well, I do care. And this is the new palette. Okay, I love this design. I love this design. This has rose gold writing. This has silver writing. This is a bit smaller. The old one is a bit smaller than the new one. Okay, and that's because, from what I understand, I haven't seen yet, they actually added some things. So I guess this is just the outer packaging. Blah blah blah. Okay, so there's 21 color eyeshadows and a highlighter palette. Oh, it says 21 color shadow and highlighter palette. This is considered the Carli Bybel deluxe edition. Okay, now here is what it looks like, which I haven't seen yet except for like YouTube videos. Now, annoying plastic, chuck that. But this is what it looks like. I love the marble, love the marble. Now these colors are nice. They are nice. They are nice. The I'm gonna tell you what happened here, okay? And before I even purchased it, I already knew, but I purchased it because I did still want to review it and compare it for you guys. Now, I've used this a lot. I've used this a lot, as you can see. The lighter shade is broken, but I normally use that for like eyeshadow because I'm a bit dark for that color, this eyeshadow. I mean, this highlighter color here. Okay, but here's what they did. All right. What I noticed is that they lightened up the colors, okay? And they added a few. Like, see, okay, see that? See how this new palette is a bit lighter? The maroon or whatever color you want to call that, and the darker color in that first row is a bit darker. Okay, they added some shimmer shades that this palette did not have, as you can see there. Okay. You see that? The third color here, the third color top row here, they're almost the same. Okay? Almost the same. This color here is almost the same as this color here, a little bit peachier. This color here is the same as this one. And again, some of the shimmers are different. Like, I don't think this one is in this palette. No. Okay. The what is this called? Excuse me, the highlighters. Now, if you notice, these highlighters are darker. They're darker. Okay? Even this color is a bit darker than this color. It's almost the same as this one. But they added this white. They added this color here. This highlighter color here. And they added this highlighter color here, which is almost exactly like this color. This color, almost. When you swatch them, let's swatch them and see, okay? Which, ooh, powdery. Okay, so that's the new palette, okay? And this is the second shade, third shade, excuse me, of the old palette. And they almost look the same. They almost look the same. Now, the reason I bought this palette is because I really like this palette. I mean, the old palette. I love this palette. Sometimes I travel with this because this is really all I need. Shimmer for the lid, something dark in the crease, a little light brown kind of color to, well, it's not really brown, but it's a mauvey browny, light browny color to blend out the colors. honestly, this is a highlight shade for under the eyebrow. And to be honest with you, when you're traveling, this is really all you need. Okay, unless you like warm colors, then you get your warm palette and you take that with you. Which the only other palette that I travel with is the Tarte palette. Let me see if I can pull it out for you guys really quick here. This one. This is the only other palette that I travel with. Not to get off on a tangent, but because of these colors. Look at the it depends. If I'm gone for a week, I'm taking this palette, okay? Because of all the different types of colors. There's warms, there's cools, there's everything in here, okay? I love this palette. But if I'm just going for like a weekend or something, ooh, so yeah, this just fell out all the way. You witnessed that, didn't you? It's all over my shirt. All right, great. So I won't move too much. When I get up, that will be all over my floor. But anywho, let me see if I can show it. Look at this. It just fell out all over my shirt. I'm so upset about that part. But anyway, okay. So with that being said, good thing I bought this because I just lost not shadow, but I just lost this highlighter. I just lost it right now, and actually it's almost the same as this color, which is a little lighter. But I'm gonna tell you what I think happened with this palette. I think this palette, and it's not a bad thing, I'm just saying, okay, this palette is more geared towards my complexion. This palette is for darker, medium to dark skin tones. That's what this palette is for. The dark highlighter. This could be for a nice chocolate girl. This could be from anything from medium to dark or my complexion. This can be for medium, and this was more for your fair skin girls, okay? But there was only one shade, and it was even kind of dark for a fair skin girl. These shadows are for my dark skin girls, medium tone girls, okay? This palette, yes, they added stuff, and I think that was them adding stuff was for them to say, well, anybody can have it. You understand what I'm saying? Because they added. So it's like something in here that wasn't in here. They weren't going to just change the tones over here, because then I wouldn't buy it, even though I still don't think I need it. But again, I just purchased it because I wanted to compare the two. So like I said, look at this. This is for more of your fair skin girls. Look at these highlighters. White, lighter, like a lilac, lighter purple color than was in the other one. This color right here is pretty light. These three right here, my medium to dark skin girls can use. This is for my fair skin girls. This fair skin girls. This is for my darker skin girls, but these colors are even lighter than the original palette. So I just think they brought it back out and said, you know what, we're gonna make it friendly to everybody. Fair skin girls, dark skin girls, but I don't think my dark skin girls need the new one if they have the old one, because again, all the colors that are in the old one is in the new one, just a little bit lighter. You understand what I'm saying? You see this? It's like this half is fair skin, this half is dark skin, or medium to dark skin, okay? Medium skin get away with anything. They could wear both sides of this. But as you can see, if you look on the left-hand side, well, maybe I guess you're right. The dark skin tones, they're all in this palette. You don't need this palette if you are a chocolate girl, medium to dark skin, and you already have this. You don't need this palette. This palette was to add my fair skin girls, which is really cool. I think that's awesome. But if you don't have this palette, go ahead and get it because it's a really good buy. I think I paid 20 bucks for it. This one I think was 13 and change if I'm not mistaken. But this was awesome. I love the Carli Bybel palette. I even like the deluxe. I just didn't need it because I think that for my skin tone, this is all I needed, and it's all in here as well. So I just wanted to show you guys. Oh, and the pigmentation, everything is pretty good. The only thing I will say is I don't like these two. I don't like these two. They're very thick and glittery. Let me see if I can swatch and show you. Well, I can't on this hand. I can't on this hand, but they're kind of glittery in my opinion. The shadows are not bad. I don't have anything to wipe with. Hold on. Okay, I just wiped my hand off in a napkin I had in that box. Okay, so The colors, they're not bad. The pigmentation is not bad at all. I like to do the shimmers because you can really tell if they're powdery, and they're not. See? They're not. I don't get hung up with swatches though, because again, like I told you guys one time, the mattes are pretty good. Look at that. Look, this is how I know it's pretty good. Look at that, it's still there. So I don't get hung up on swatches because, again, like I told you guys one time before in one of my other videos, honey, eyeshadow is not a fingertip, and the pressure that you use to put eyeshadows on your fingertips and your eyelids is completely different. Also, you know, you use a brush, and I see people use brushes to put it on their arm. I still don't think that that's equivalent to putting it on your eyes, because you don't use the same pressure, and everything is not put on with a lid brush. So I don't understand why people do that. But I will say these shadows are the pigmentation and the quality is consistent with the original palette, which is very, 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 very good. So I bought it because I knew the quality was going to be good. I knew that I didn't need it, but I still wanted to compare it, and there is some lighter shades in there. Also, if you're a dark skinned girl, you also don't need it, because I'm sure if you have another palette, you have some of those lighter colors in there. So anyway, just wanted to come on, compare those for you, tell you why you needed it, why you don't need it, and if you still want to buy it, it doesn't matter. It's 20 bucks. You won't lose, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you'd like. I'll be doing more videos, reviews, and updating my hair, which I'm due for one in I think about 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So thanks so much for watching, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.